When a group of wealthy diners decided to humiliate a black man in an upscale restaurant, they never imagined 3 masked figures in red would intervene to deliver justice. The soft hum of conversation filled the lavish restaurant, where patrons dined beneath sparkling chandeliers. Among the sea of well-dressed guests, Darius Evans sat quietly with his friend, celebrating his recent promotion. His tailored suit, sharp posture, and proud smile reflected his success, a moment of triumph he had worked tirelessly to achieve. But not everyone appreciated his presence. At a nearby table, a group of affluent diners exchanged glances, their voices loud enough to carry across the room. "He doesn't belong here," one sneered, the words laced with venom. "Probably just a waiter playing dress-up." Laughter erupted from their table, sharp and piercing. Darius felt the sting of their words. His pulse quickened as a familiar knot formed in his chest. He had endured prejudice before, but this public humiliation cut deeper. In the sea of diners, no one came to his defense. The isolation of the moment pressed against him like a weight. Then, the rhythmic thud of heavy boots shattered the restaurant's delicate tranquility. Heads turned as 3 figures entered, clad in crimson jumpsuits and black masks bearing geometric shapes. Their presence was as commanding as it was unsettling. The unmistakable Squid Game guards had arrived. Before we dive deeper into this shocking story of justice and courage, tell us where you're watching from today. And if stories of resilience and triumph over adversity inspire you, don't forget to like this video and hit that subscribe button for more compelling narratives. The guards walked with purpose, their steps echoing against the marble floor. Some diners froze mid-bite, while others exchanged nervous glances. Ignoring the tension, the guards made their way to a central table, seating themselves as if they were just another party of diners. But they weren't. At Darius's table, the cruel taunts continued. "Look at him trying to act classy," one man jeered, his voice dripping with condescension. "Did you get that suit at a thrift store?" Darius gripped his glass tightly, his knuckles whitening. A mix of anger and hurt swirled in his chest, but he held his composure. His mind raced. Should he confront them? Would it make a difference? Suddenly, one of the guards stood, the circle on his mask glinting under the chandeliers. He strode toward the hecklers, his boots heavy on the polished floor. "Is there a problem here?" the guard asked, his voice calm yet resonating with authority. The group faltered. Their laughter died as unease crept into their expressions. "No problem," one muttered, avoiding eye contact. The guard's gaze lingered. "Your words suggest otherwise," he said, his tone icy. A second guard, this one bearing a triangular mask, rose to join him. Together they loomed over the table, their imposing presence silencing the entire restaurant. "You think you can disrespect someone because of the color of their skin?" the triangular masked guard asked, his voice sharp. "Disrespect has consequences." The lead heckler scoffed, forcing a smirk. "Who do you think you are? Playing dress-up? This has nothing to do with you." The circle-masked guard placed a gloved hand on the man's shoulder, his grip firm. "It has everything to do with us. This isn't just a restaurant. It's a space for dignity and respect, and you've violated both." The guards turned to Darius, their intimidating stance softening slightly. "Are you all right, sir?" the triangular masked guard asked. Darius hesitated, overwhelmed by the surreal moment. "I'm fine," he managed, though his voice wavered. The guards faced the hecklers once more. "You will leave this establishment now," the circle-masked guard commanded. "And next time you think of degrading someone, remember this moment." The hecklers exchanged panicked glances. The lead man stammered an apology, but it was too late. The guards escorted them to the exit, their towering figures ensuring no resistance. As the door closed behind the group, a quiet wave of applause rippled through the restaurant. Darius exhaled deeply, the weight on his chest lifting. One of the guards stopped by his table before leaving. "You deserve to be here as much as anyone else," he said, his distorted voice carrying an unexpected warmth. Darius nodded, his gratitude evident. "Thank you," he said softly. The guards returned to their table briefly before departing, their crimson forms disappearing into the night. Yet their presence lingered, a vivid reminder of justice served in a moment of darkness. This story reminds us that courage doesn't always come in familiar forms. Sometimes it arrives masked and silent, but its impact is undeniable. What would you have done if you were in Darius's shoes? Do public confrontations like this create real change, or do they merely amplify societal tensions? And how can we foster spaces where respect and equality are not optional but expected? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories that challenge, inspire, and remind us of the power of standing up for what's right.